Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a very nice banana milkshake. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode we were building these sort of terrace houses, which ironically the plan was to make them more budget friendly and have that as an option, but they're actually graded one of the highest in the entire facility because they're not dormitories. So yes, there's that. Either way, in this episode, we are going to be continuing on to build these. I'm going to go to flooring and to concrete floor because that's the default you get, and I want to clone this around basically the place. So we're going to have to, have that as the model building while we're cloning it. Over to quick build and custom cloning, I will clone the first one here. This is going to be flipped, however, and it's going to go in there, but obviously we're still waiting for the workers to get access to that. We have a bit of an issue when it comes to the when it comes to the money side of things. Let's put that in. Whoa, what on earth happened there? And we are on daily cash flow. Well, it's in the negatives. So there's a couple of things we can do. The easiest one is to spend the money here to try and get more prisoners in the facility. That's the idea. And I guess we could, if we wanted to, even start bringing in different types of prisoners. I mean, at the moment, we've got minimum and medium. I'm going to put this just to medium, just for more money. I'll see if that works. I'm not too sure if it will or not, but we shall see. And, those tree with vines are actually quite nice. They're just a bit samey because they're all the same tree. Interesting. Anyway, let's see how we get on. And we still got the reform program research. Don't think we're ever going to do that. We have the carpentry apprenticeship program, which is produce 10 superior beds, and build a bakery, which we are still yet to do. And there is the tunnels, which is coming from the this area on the left-hand side. So for plumbing-wise, water, what I'm going to do, decided that the pipe work, I think we can run to say here, and then a small pipe is just going to run down like that. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Same on this side. We'll do the other side in a moment. I'm aware that I haven't put in any insulation, but it is summer, and I know we have to do radiators as well. We will do that in the future. And for power, it's going to follow a similar thing, in which case it's going to be that. And logistical error, free stuff. It's a bit concerning looking at that, isn't it? When you see... What? They've put the blue carpet in there, but I didn't have this as blue when I cloned it. How curious. There's a death. What's happened there? Snitch. Just a snitch that I hadn't noticed. There is a automatic sorter, by the way. I think it's a mod. But automatically detects the actually no, I think you can have that on as standard. There's a mod for automatic sorting and changing categories, and there's a mod for I think there's a mutator, should I say, that will allow all reputations to be invisible. I think so. Anyway, over to flooring and to the concrete, and just going to put the concrete in like this, and then we're going to go for just double checking. Yeah, everything seems to be copied over correctly, so that's fine. We're going to go with quick build, custom, cloning. I'm going to clone all of this, and that's not right. That is now correct. So let's go ahead and get this built. Bit of expenditure here, and I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with the stuff at the bottom. A lot of people have said, just get loads of parole. Just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parole. It would just be great to do. I'm very tempted. In terms of the town, though, what would we say it is? You know, we've got, you got a farm, you got industrial area, you got your church, housing, you got your school, police station, running track, you know, we've got reasons for all this stuff to exist. But what would just parole be here? It doesn't have really a theme. I don't know. I think we might build it and see how we get on. I think it's just a case of we need some sort of extra parole. And, oh, there's the money. There's all the money. Okay, I'll let the workers crack on build there, but frankly, we're getting to a point now where the screen real estate is being dominated by the alerts of tunnels from this area. I'm just going to do another tunnel search and see if we can find it. I think it's going to be one massive tunnel. Or at least, I think it might have started individually, and then basically just, yeah, it ends up as one big tunnel after the fact. So I'm going to remove that toilet, and I have prioritised that. And, oh, it wasn't that. It was not that toilet. So I'll put that back in. It could be this one. Let's try that. We'll, again, prioritise the removal of that. It's not that one. Could be this one. Dismantle that. Prioritise that one. It isn't that one either. Okay. Then, I actually have no idea. Oh, there's a tunnel. Well, we did find a tunnel. So we'll remove that and again prioritise it. It's coming along here. Would it be from there? Or this one? There's another inmate, Billy Mays. In protective custody, because I've covered it in a previous episode why we aren't moving them over here. It can be very problematic with all of the dormitories that we have. Anyway, I've told them to put the toilets back in. Priority, priority, priority. Let's see if that happens. Money-wise, it says it's positive, which is good. The needs are okay. There's a bit of a family need there. It's coming along here and... Oh. Oh. Toilet's broke there. Could it be that one? It's most likely going to be this one. Let's try that one. No. Huh. I'm at a loss to explain what's going on there. There's definitely multiples. How are we doing over here? The workers are cracking on and appear to have built quite a number of things. They've got the foundations in. I think that's all okay. Yeah, there's one that goes through here. Like along here. That's the problem with the... This is the line that goes up. So they're probably following the pipe work, are they not? No, they're not. One of them's following this pipe. But it's what it connects to. Like I said, I'm not too concerned, really, because it doesn't really go anywhere near the edge. It's just more curious than anything else. There's an escape. Someone's just jumped over the fence. I'll remove this one. It's not that one either. Oh, interesting. How interesting. I don't know what's going on there. There's some more cells. It's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And I'm going to wait for this to be built, and then the whole thing's going to be cloned on the left-hand side. That will mean a lot of truck... well, a lot of trucks being backed up and such, but we'll see how we get on. Daily cash flow is positive now, which is good. It's summer, overcast, but obviously... Oh! Hot spells detected. A high of 37.4 degrees. Was that someone murdered in the cinema? Yes, indeed. I don't know what film it was on, but... Can't imagine it was a nice, cute animation film or something. Probably like Psycho. Anyway, something Hitchcock. Is Psycho Hitchcock? Yeah. So we still haven't found the tunnel, which is a interesting one. However, if we just keep doing tunnel searches, we will eventually get it. We've actually found 2 tunnels over here. Okay. So there's that done. Tunnel search again. Oh, hang on, we found it. We found it. Right, so I'm going to remove tunnels here. So they've actually found it in the middle, and Ah, that's not something I thought of. That is, I think without a doubt, the biggest tunnel I've ever seen in the game. I was searching for it around here. What is going on? It just keeps going. That is the biggest tunnel I think I've ever seen in the game. It's come from... I incorrectly assumed it was from here, from like the slums. But it's actually from this, which is a dormitory. And it's... well, there. It's ridiculous. It's impressive. But there you are. Let's remove that. And prioritise the removal of said tunnel. Most impressive. I'll have to put the road back in now, though. Not even mad. That's just... yeah. I wonder what they were in a previous life. A miner? We've had a death. And it is Paul here who's... yes. Come in the other canteen. Let's double check security. We do have a couple of prisoners that do need to be in protective. Oh, another one just came straight in as well. So, quick build, custom, cloning, and click. There we go. And we'll get that built. So, I also want to put in the road. She'll go down here. And that goes up. The road is also melting, which I'll bring in a road maintenance. And what am I looking for? Flooring. Put in the concrete tiles. Just go down here. And once this is done, it means I can put in the flooring for the rest of these. But having in, with the changes we made to the grants, to the programs, which I can stop that and stop that, and with the additions of more people. Oh, hang on. No. Have we passed? I think we've passed the grant for the reform. Reform through Education Initiative. Acclimatization. No. I mean, it's not there. We've got bakery. And still got 10 superior beds. Yeah, there it is. Reform parole research. Excellent. So, can decrease our bank loan. Go for grants. We've got tool cleanup, criminally insane wing, overproduction. I'm going to go with tool cleanup. We'll never do it, but at least an attempt has been made. So yeah, good. Says there's a tunnel there. I don't believe it. So obviously the workers, they've got a lot of work on here. We now need to think what's going to go down the bottom. As I said, we could have just an end terrace house, which is basically the same but different. Or we could have the visitation. I would like visitation under like parole, but it doesn't really make much sense. And I do think a separate building here, which has got lots of parole inside, and have as like a welfare office type of thing, I think that fits more thematically. So it means that these are going to be extra houses, which will also include a boiler. So that's what we'll do. Just going to wait for the workers to crack on with that. And okay, this is actually getting a bit strange now, because we do have the rooms here. Let's security menu. We've got all of these inmates. So I'm just going to check to see where they are. They're in the correct place. They are. They are not. Oh no, they are. My mistake. They are. They are not. They are. They are. Oh, so there's just one. Just for whatever reason had not been in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many did we have on the books when it comes to protective custody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's why. We just didn't have the capacity. Okay, well that's on me. It's autumn and overcast. Yeah. That means we're going to need to put in the pipe work sooner rather than later. I can see the road's taking shape. Yes, I haven't put in the street. I haven't put in the street lighting. We will be doing that, but obviously there's a lot more for the workers to look at. I mean, programs wise, then now that money's good, are we wanting to do some more? Spiritual guidance, definitely. Foundation education, not so much. Workshop safety, no. Carpentry apprenticeship, no. Alcoholics group, I think that'll settle in. Solar panel development, no, not so much. There's prisoner reformed award. Oh, death to day 0. Someone was healed. Excellent. You know what we haven't done in a while? Shakedown. 1,791 places to search. So, after having a lot of issues with storms and prisoners being upset, also with the needs not being fulfilled, mainly clothing, which we now fixed, thanks to suggestions by people who've commented. Thank you very much. And everything's sort of settled down, money's all good. Yeah, just fling a spanner in the works and do a full prison shakedown to rile all the inmates up. We are on top of this search. 20 mobile phones, 4 bottles of booze, 5 lighters, 2 hammers, a couple of ropes, a stun baton. There's another escape over the wall. I said about perimeter wall, and the money now is probably there. But when they go this way, the perimeter wall there probably wouldn't help because they can still get over it, but we'll probably still do that. There's the streets in. Over there again. Do something about that. Oh, hang on. The supply truck has been stolen. I'm going to stop the search. There you go. So, prisoner Warren Wallace, stole the truck. They then were tasered out of the truck. Alright, so, the workers are cracking on building here on the left, which is good. Danger level is high and increasing. Another escape just running out. Oh, it's because that road gate's damaged. I'm just going to prioritise a repair. We'll effect a repair over there, why not? And, oh. Now, that's not something I thought could happen. Prisoner Jack Johnson, Jack the Tradesman Johnson, worked for the NSA as a clandestine agent gathering intel by any means. He was on a mission to recover redacted. When he disappeared, he was later found redacted. He had been selling secrets. Prisoner number 25074-286. They tried to escape, and they didn't make it out because they were killed by a sniper with rifle. Free fire is off, and non-lethal sniper is unlocked. Unless the free fire order has been given, the sniper shots can only ever cause the prisoner to become unconscious. So something else has happened. Could have been damaged by the electrified fence. Could they have been hit with something else on the way, but then the rifle finish it off? We may never know. Alright. Well, obviously the workers are cracking on with these areas, and another escape. So the snipers either don't... There you go. So right, so there's prisoner Petite. And they're now unconscious. Good. Is this set to staff only, by the way? I mean, it should... Yes, it is. I was going to say, it should be. Oh. And there's someone who tried to go over a fence. And... Were they trying to break in here to assault the protective custody inmates? Either it was a death by guard dog. Yeah, it's because these needs are all... Everyone's riled up because I've just done a full search and such. But they'll head down shortly. There's that clothing need. That ain't being fulfilled now. It was earlier. And I think it's just probably a case of stuff's been backed up on the trucks. Yeah, look at all that. All this stuff here is for building this area. And it's just the workers have not been doing that. Okay, that's fine. We know that it's a temporary problem. Did I run the utilities? Oh, I didn't run the utilities. That's going to be a bit of a nightmare. I don't think I can run it because I don't think they can get access to this middle bit. I might have to run it either side. I'll try running it down the middle once they've finished that. We still obviously have all of this area, which is not really got much of a purpose. We have a bit down here. We've got this area on the left. This area on the left, I'm thinking of like a welfare office type of thing, which is basically going to be visitation and a lot of parole. Although we do have loads of visitation here, so we don't need that. It's probably going to be parole and maybe something else. See what fits, like down in an L shape here. And then basically the only thing left is this area. Just waiting for these to be completed though. Produce 10 superior beds and remove the supply of stolen tools and stolen weapons, which isn't happening. Yeah, the clothing is not being looked at properly, but because I think this is so backed up. Yeah, the supply trucks with loads of clothes on the back of that. Oh. Ah, that's not going to go well. That's Paul being murdered by a prisoner with a fountain pen. That's Duncan Hawkins, and Gary the dog is not taking any of that. Oh, is this going to be the immovable force versus the unstoppable object type of because the cat dog will not give up. I guess I could sack the dog. Yeah, they will not give up attacking because their owner's been handler? Yeah, handler's been taken out, so they're not going to stop. I'm going to have to sack the dog. But I don't think that's going to work. I mean, there's nothing I can really... nothing I can do. I've said sack. It didn't do anything. Pressed it again, didn't do anything. They're going to constantly try to assault Hawkins. And then the doctors are going to keep healing them up. That's a loyal companion. Fiercely loyal. Fiercely loyal. Alright. Oh, there's also a legendary prisoner, to be fair. We haven't really checked that for a while. There's our list. Legendary prisoner. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Okay. How are they doing down here? They are almost completed. See, laundry's been delivered. And clothing need is... There's a need, let's put it that way. There is a need for it. Most things are getting looked at. It's just that clothing need, and I do think it is the workers, because the workers have been... What? The workers have been too busy building rather than moving stuff around. There's Adam Gaskin, who really should be in here. People have suggested using the deployment menu and making custom order. It's... What on earth? Prisoner's gone. Going to town in here. That prisoner there, in fact. Richard. Oh, Richard. Extremely tough. Deadly and dealer. They've taken out the wrong handler. I mean, I don't know where they're trying to go. They're definitely trying to get away from Bear, the dog cat. And, yes, no one's stopping Bear. And the guard seems to be holding them down. And speaking of going down, their health. Again, not much we can do there. Right, so, gonna have to call in some pest control. We've got some rats. We have danger level high, and it's the clothing need again. Is it genuinely because of, as I keep repeating, perhaps wrongly, the workers? Because there was lots of stuff on the back of the truck. Is it something else? Is it that we've got a lot more prisoners now? I don't know. All I know is it ain't getting done. We've had a couple of episodes of it being pretty much fine. I'm gonna guesstimate with the weather we've had, with the big searches and things like that, and all these trucks. Oh, look at all the deliveries and such. And these trucks can't go by because there's some eggs on the floor. How curious. Okay, well, I would have liked to finish these off in this episode, but it appears that it's just too much. The huge clone was just a bit too much. So next episode then, we've got definitely a couple of tasks for us. We want to put in the flooring, which is just going to be, like I say, ad hoc, random, almost from this list. So we could use all the carpets, the laminate. We could even go for some wood. You know, mix it up a little bit. Then the bottom, we're going to have, again, as end terrace houses, and we'll have boilers in there. And, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Money is excellent. Reform is almost the best it's ever been. 31%, that's good. That is indeed good. I am going to have an intake set to a mix now of min and medium sec. There's some free stuff. But yeah, overall happy with the recovery, because it was going a bit south. Well, there's loads of people in the arcade on the video calling booths. Which, have I actually connected those to the wiring, by the way? Oh, yes, I have. That's all sorted. Okay, good. So we are going to leave it there. Needs are getting sorted now. So I think it might have just been what I've mentioned. There's another escape rope on the left-hand side. It seems to be around... It's always around these houses. Anyway, next episode, we'll look at finishing these off. And it's autumn. Obviously, heading into winter, we're going to need them radiators. So that's something to focus on as well. Either way, hope you have enjoyed it. And as always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.